Hey guys, welcome back to T5TG, and today I thought we'd talk a little bit about positivity. So I've spent pretty much the biggest part of last year, and I think a little bit of the year before, with this really rad, get it, rad, message of hope and awesomeness above my door that says, think plus side, protons will out. It's a pretty nerdy message. This is important to me because actually this sign has hung on the top of my door through some pretty big things within the last year. Wonderful and terrible things. One of the biggest problems I face in life comes from my lack of positivity toward my self-image and towards confidence and self-esteem. So I face a great deal of anxiety on the issue, and it can be a pretty big enemy to face when it comes to getting by on a daily basis. But I tend to dwell on the negative a lot more than I would the positive. Being positive and actually believing it is one of the hardest things I find in life. And I could reel a long list that pretty much goes to the moon and back of things I hate or find annoying about myself, but not so much the good. So it would be kind of like Santa's naughty list, and we pretty much know how long that would be, right? What I've been doing more recently is using some really cool post-it notes that I don't have around me and sticking post-it notes on things which have positive messages on them. So like the other day I woke up and by my alarm clock it said, "Good morning, have a great day," which was really positive. Because I woke up to that message and I thought, I'm gonna have a good day. So I generally call these like trouble areas around my house. So mirrors because of self-image and appearance, to-do lists because they're always long and arduous, and my computer because that's where I spend a lot of my time. And I love these because they're a great way of reaffirming things that don't come so naturally to me as a negative thinker. Which of and in itself basically makes me feel so much better about things when you read something and you start to believe it, because you start like reasserting the fact to yourself. I think my advice to myself and people like me would be to try and distract yourself from spending time thinking about the negatives in your life, and instead turn these into positives. Because although you might not think of them as positives, and you'll probably say it for the first few times and be like, no, I don't believe it, it's too cheesy, it's too corny, or yeah right, it's just not true. I promise you, you will eventually start to feel more positive. If you turn these into positive things that more appropriately into actionable goals and habits to remember, you should start feeling more positive about your own lifestyle. And I feel like there's the positive side of everybody. Sometimes that's buried fairly deep down in a place where we can't actually reach, or we can't conceive because we've just never been down that far in our heads. And we kind of have this mental image of ourselves that is not the greatest, because maybe other people have shown us that it's not the greatest, or maybe we don't enjoy the life we have at the moment, so we're trying to make a better one. But I promise you, in trying, it's like the biggest thing you can do. If you have the motivation to try, you're gonna win the battle. It's not gonna be easy, and it's definitely not gonna be something that is gonna be fairly quick, but you are gonna win, and together we're gonna do this. So think positive, people. So yeah, T5TG will be back next week. I love you all so very much. Please remember to comment and like this video and share it with anybody who may be having a hard time dealing with the same issue, and I will see you again very shortly. Bye!